is marked. Protect him.
I'll take that, thank you.
Hello everyone, Fiberface here. Today I am going to discuss a little bit of a thing that seems to happen a lot. There's a lot of different opinions from a lot of different people on this little subject, but camping seems to be the overpowering thing lately in Uncharted 3. I've fallen victim to many matches already that the desert village people just sit up in the upper part of it, and if you have a well-established team, you're pretty much screwed. And people do it a lot. I have no idea why they do it. I don't see how it could even be fun, but I'm going to try and discuss a few things about that. Mainly just talking over my match that I played, because, well, this was kind of one of them. They just sat back here the whole time, and my aiming skills are horrible right here at the beginning. But anyway, there's a lot of different opinions about camping. I mean, there's different ways of playing the game. Sometimes, I mean, the more competitive you get about it, yeah, you're not going to move around as much. I mean, you're not going to run around like I am right here, trying to shoot a propane tank that I really didn't get the barbecue on. But you're going to be running around a lot less during, you know, the more competitive ones. I'm not calling people that do that campers. I mean, if you have a well-established team that knows what they're doing, that tactic works pretty well, because you've played together enough, you know where to go and where to be at, where everybody else is going to be at, and you're talking back and forth. I'm more or less talking about the people that absolutely just sit in one spot the whole match because they assume that they're going to win the match just because sitting there in one spot, you know, they can't be touched. And obviously this is a 3-team deathmatch, so it makes a little difference in the actual team death matches. But this is, I mean, nonetheless, they sat behind that building in the plaza pretty much the whole match. You won't see me really go anywhere else but straight to there after I die, because that's where they always were. London Underground, the upper part of the tunnel is horrible anymore. When we had the intro, it wasn't that bad, but it seems like once they took the intro away, that's all anybody does is sit up in that upper tunnel anymore. I've actually recently started using the hammer kickback just mainly because of people camping up there. You can at least get to the bottom of the tunnel and fire it up there to kill them, or chuck grenades up there. I've gotten so many Connect 4s by doing that, because the whole team just sits up there and you bounce a grenade off the ceiling, and you can usually get a couple of them at least, and then, you know, wound the other ones and quick run up there and shoot them. But I mean, it's getting to the point of being ridiculous anymore in the London Underground. And I recently came across a party of 5 in the desert village that sat up in that upper part covering all the areas. I mean, you couldn't throw a grenade up there, you couldn't do anything. I think we lost. I mean, we ended up coming back because of double damage, which I know is, you know, it's a cheap way out, but when you see that come up and you're in a party like that, your best bet is just to go full force and go after them, because, I mean, that's the only way you're going to get them killed and get them out of there. And you more or less have to become the thing that you hate when you're trying to beat them, because it's so ridiculous that you have to actually start to camp yourself just to beat the people that camp so horribly.
Looks like someone found a treasure.
And you'll notice in a lot of my videos I always talk about people camping, because it's a subject that just, I mean, it absolutely drives me crazy. If you can beat me, good. I'm not the greatest player. I do okay. But if you can beat me, good. At least come out and try. Don't hide behind, you know, the building here, Kind of killed my teammate there. Sorry about that. Don't hide behind the building and just wait for somebody to come by. I don't see how that can be any fun for people. This may very well be my very first rant. I don't know.
5 kills left.
It's just getting to the point where it's ridiculous. I mean, I like playing this game so much, but any more people, it's just so full of people camping. Sometimes I do stuff in this game that makes me laugh. It's just getting to the point where certain matches you just more or less want to back out of because it makes no sense to even stay in them because they don't even try. They just sit there and wait for you. And I really wonder, the people that do this, how much fun that can be. I mean, stats mean nothing. And, I mean, as long as you're having fun, but how much fun can that possibly be doing that? I don't understand. But anyway, I did end up coming back and beating them here, obviously, with a nice little hammer at the end. So yeah, that was kind of one instance of gameplay during, you know, with them camping, but there's so many games that I've come across that are just, they're so ridiculous, you just really wonder what they're thinking. But I'm not going to bitch and complain the whole time. Just kind of bringing a few points up that kind of bugged me, I guess, about that. This match here, I was just kind of showing, I recently got my, I think it was my 150th Fury, and I wanted to put that cinema on, but this was actually my 148th, which was all great, but the 150th one that I got was also at the airport, the airstrip, sorry. But it was one where the intro was on and the somebody left the beginning of the game, so I have a whopping 14 seconds of the cinema. I also ended up getting a rage in that one. I went 15-0, and I'd kind of like to hear from you. What are your thoughts on camping? I mean, obviously it's a strategy, but if you have to be doing it for a purpose, not just doing it just to be doing it. I don't know how to word that, but if you could leave me your thoughts below, let me know what you think of the whole camping ordeal in like London Underground and a few other select places. I'd be grateful. Love to hear from you.
Oh shit!
This is Fiberface. I just want to say thanks for watching, and one last little tip: watch out for Zombie Marlowe because she will come back from the dead and kill you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there.